There we go. There's that. I don't know why this software does this. It's so stupid. So dumb. It's terrible. Now I gotta guess which one it is. I think it's that one. There we go. That's better. You can hear me. Yeah. Thought it was just me. Yeah, you're muted. No, it's just Streamlabs. Every once in a while, it's like I restart the computer and it forgets the microphone, forgets the headset, forgets like everything. It's high quality. Gave us the finger. How dare he? No, I'm working on the trying to work on the talisman of warding here. Ain't looking good. Ain't looking good. Maybe I could do something like this. So I could whip it around. Then whip it around. I mean, I guess let me take a look here. Let me take a look here. So for rotation, wait, did that do it? Did I mess it up? 180. It's totally not what I envisioned. I hate doing this stuff. Oh, that's another interesting part here, is that this would have to go down to 90. That would be 0. This would be positive 90. There we go. So I think I'd have to do a similar thing here, right? So that would have to go there. Or better yet, I could zero it out. And then it could go there. See what that would look like. All right, so it flips, pivot flips, okay. Nope, hate it. I hate it. All right, for now I'm gonna zero out the spinning part of it. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Did it mess with, is this messing up? This is probably messing up. Hold on. No, I don't want you to save anything there. That's what my Discord does when it updates. It's so annoying. Ah, that sucks. Forgets its mother's birthday. Wait, Timu Mobile. Discord does that, and some people I know have to reset input and output device every few months. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty frequent with this software in particular. Seems it's too frequent. It's too frequent. All right, I gotta open this back up. The awesome VS model creator. Mwah. Chef's kiss. All right. Let me see here. Let's try this again. Keyframes. Okay. Seems like it's okay right now. This is good. This is good. Okay. That's a good start. It's a good start. Now let's go here. There we go. Now it's spinning and rotating. That's what. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to here. I'll spin it in the same direction. No, you know what? we will reverse it. All right, let's try that. File, save. Boop. Yes, it's super intuitive. That's what you call it? I'm just happy when it doesn't crash on me. That's great. Then I have to go into like task manager and force kill it. That's great. It's even better when like you've done a lot and it's like, what am I missing now? What do I need to recreate? I kind of like that, actually. That is the ritual of warding. I think I have all the stuff done pretty much. I redid this. I rewrote all of this to tell you how to step through with mage candles. The mage candles are in. I updated some of the this is the only thing that I still have as like the old thing, just because I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. I don't know if this should be a sigil or if it should be, you know, this way where it's like the obelisk being in the middle. I'm not sure yet. Although this is interesting because I have the rustic mana torch here, but I have a picture of regular torches. Maybe I need to make a decision on this now. Maybe I need to. What about when you play an animation and decide to stop randomly towards the end repeatedly until you reopen the same file a billion times? Yeah. Speaking of, maybe now that that's done, let's just close that out before it hangs in my computer. It's pretty awesome, actually. Look at that amazing guidebook. This guidebook, mwah, it's a magnificent. This is the part I'm most proud about. Embedding the objects in there and then rotating them like 3D space. This took some elbow grease to do, but it had to be done. It just had to be done. And then the pop-ups and everything, like it just had to be done. Okay. The ritual of purification, ritual of corruption. How do I want to do this? Should this use mage candles, or should it just use the rustic torches? I could use some elbow grease. Where are you buying this elbow grease from, eh? Can I bum some off ya? I really got to figure this out. I want to do the Ritual of Grace as well. Now that I have the new system pretty much done. That does look pretty cool. I could probably put a shader like right in the middle, some kind of like glowing shader. I think that would put it like over the top. I'm thinking. And you know what I could also do? I could rotate this in a way where it all isn't even. Right? Because, like, I could... Although, technically in rotation, right, it would all eventually, you know, fold on itself. Unless I started off at, like, a 45-degree angle. I mean, I could do that. I kind of want to experiment with it, but no. For this coming release, that's good enough. I think I need to be responsible, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the purification and corruption ritual. I mean, just look at the mage candles. Come on, it's like meant for it. What if I play with it? I do want to use mage candles in this. What if it's like this? Hold on. One second. Uno momento. Hold on. Ah, must keep myself together. There we go. Got a rustic mana torch. And what if it was like this? Oh, come on. I'm gonna create an item that you could put on to not have rust sickness. I mean, what if it's something like that? It looks very ritual-esque. I don't like that. I don't like that. I think, you son of a bitch. That's it. You know what? F you, rust sickness. No. Nope. Let's take a look here. What item am I gonna make here? Let's get clothing. Done. It's all washed up. It's done. I could spool off a simple bracelet, I guess. Just break off a simple bracelet. You know what? If I'm gonna do this, I could make it a necklace. No. I'm gonna make it a bracelet. We're making a new damn bracelet. Stupid rust sickness all the damn time. Did you ever settle on those wacky artificer glasses? You know, I don't know where I settled there. I probably should. Let me think this through instead of just making another bracelet. If I were to put something in the game that a mage could create at maybe a higher level, right? Tier 3 mage material here. What should it be? Or should I just embed it in the hat, in the mage hat, the mage armor? As like an armor set bonus, I could add an armor set bonus. See, this is the problem, because now the sting of having rust sickness isn't as great because now I'm over here. So I could just ignore it for a bit. Mage armor would be very nice. If possible, due to the different lenses on them. Maybe have glasses you can add new effects to as you go up in tier. Each pair of glasses is part of the next combine. Yeah, I mean, you know, there are many ways to do it. I just don't know which way is gonna be the best. Well, Juno, the thing here isn't to give you something as a tier 1 mage to negate all rust sickness. That's part of the danger of handling these essence generators. All right, like that's part of the growth. You can wrap some runes around it. The problem is I can't wrap runes around this because it's my display. Same with that one, right? I can't really wrap runes around it to contain the rage. All right. Like if you aren't wrapping runes around, yeah, you probably are gonna get blasted with some radiation, but it's okay. That's how all my favorite superheroes get their superpowers. So now by tier 2, I expect something to abate it slightly. Not really. You think just because you've worked in a nuclear reactor for like 20 years means that you can now walk up and lick the, you know, the uranium sticks in the water? Like, no. It's still poison, right? I've been apothecary brewing potions for 20 years. You know what I could do? Let me snort some of that deadly you know, like powder that all the married rich women keep buying for their husbands, you know. You mean I can't? Uh-oh, Juno, you better. It's gonna be like back in the day, right? Better get your affairs in order, get that will updated. It is not OSHA certified. All right. You know what? I got to work on something productive. I'm going to flip a coin. Where's my EverQuest 2 coin? There it is. Ah, yes. My collector's edition EQ2 coin. All right, so Harladar is going to be heads, and Taranax is going to be tails. So heads will be I figure out the whole ritual of creation, or not the ritual of purification and corruption. Tails is going to be making the ritual of grace. And if I get rust sickness again, then I'm probably going to rage and just add a way to become immune to it. All right. Ooh, that was a good ring. And it is Harladar. That is heads. Ah, freaking fate. I didn't want to do the purification. I was hoping for the ritual of grace. Damn you, fate. All right. Let's deal with this crap. All right. I don't think this is going to be a sigil. I don't like the idea of this being a sigil. And I'll tell you why. I would like to come up with rituals that have no sigil, right? It's just going to be a block. So this is going to be like a taste of some of the advanced rituals you'll be able to do. I think it's just rustic mana torches. I need to update this picture. Let's do a quick we'll do something fast here. Let's get this done. And come over here. There we go. And we'll just plant it there. Fly away fast. I have I think it's a second or a second and a half when you place a block down to get away from it before the sickness starts. There we go. Starting to get dark, of course. Maximum range. I'm excited for dinner tonight. There's this awesome little hole-in-the-wall farm that I had never known about until recently. A coworker told me about it. They're like, "Oh, you live out in the area that they know I live in." They're like, "Yeah, you ever been to Little Creek Farm?" And I'm like, "The hell is that?" No, I'm like, I know 2 farms that are around me, and they both kind of suck. They sell the one farm. I don't know how they're still a farm. You walk in and they sell spring flowers, but those spring flowers look so sad and wilted, and I'm like, why would I want to buy something like this? These are not good looking plants. The other farm's like a real farm, right? They sell some hot apple cider and when it's seasonal and things like that, but this other place, oh my god, they got some good stuff. All right, so this is it here. Let's read the ritual to see what we have to do. You throw in 4 Arcanus, right? Throw in 4 Arcanus. I got stuff set up already for it. So let's throw in 4 Arcanus, and it should work. If it works, then I just have to update the picture. We'll leave it as is. This will not get any candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are now irradiated. Yeah, that's perfect. You know what? Mwah, chef's kiss. Let's just update the picture now. Right here. Let's get the hell away from that. Let's use the regular chalk, because I can already tell people are gonna be like, do I need temporal chalk? No, I'm just motherfucker. I fucking hate this goddamn rust sickness. I'm an admin. What? You know what? I know why I did this. past Vice screwed me. Because I'm like, why shouldn't someone in creative, they should still get rust sickness? Those cheating bastards. I'm paying for it. Paying for it now. Oh my god. You know what? Temporary solution here. It's got to be an admin only item. Okay, so if you hold what item? Because I got to make sure those who are watching now will be like, oh, that's how I could do it. You heard if you hold a cursed ambrosia. Can't believe no one has sent me a message about the fact that they use the cursed ambrosia and bad stuff happened to them. Like, no one has said a peep about it. One way or another. I thought people were going to be upset. Should I just make a new bracelet? You know what? The Heart of Harmony. The Heart of Harmony. Let's go into wearable magic stats. Attunement core. So this is the collectible behavior for the equipment. See, I don't want to... I really don't want to make it a stat in itself. You know, I'm just gonna have it. My previous idea would help with the issue without negating the sickness if you could do it. Visual replacer. Nope. You get rust sickness. I want you to feel the sickness. That's what and it's me being lazy. I'm not messing with things and, you know, certain flavors fitting certain people. Rust sickness is rust sickness. Now I will make a way for you to not get it. But yeah, you're still gonna have rust sickness. You know what? Can I hold Magician's? Okay, I can hold Magician's Brick in my offhand. Maybe that's what I'll do here. So, no, you know what? Special. Where is it? The debug block. If you hold on to the debug block, you won't be able to get rust sickness. Am I late? Nah, well, I got about normal time today, so I got a little over 30 minutes. Just in time. So I'm not going to do anything with magic stats. I'll keep this really simple. Let's go into... I believe I want to do the magic knowledge behavior. And then we will come on down. And this will be the debuff for rust sickness. You know, I probably should put something in there. I mean, do I just make it to where if you're in creative, like, you just don't get rust sickness? Maybe that would be the better solution for now. All right, well, anyways, Jesus Christ, I'm getting sidetracked here. Hold on. I think I want to tilt it this way. All right, so we need to take a screenshot of this. I'm trying to update my screenshots right now. That's all I'm trying to do. The guidebook. Oh man, it's like maybe I want to hit it from this angle. Fuck you, rust sickness, you dirty bastard. Oh my god. There we go. You know what? Shadows and all. There we go. Perfect. Print screen. Wait, no. Someone may not understand the fact that it's, hold on. Damn it. I'm just trying to get, there we go. That's the picture. That right there. There we go. Copy. Alright. We're updating the guidebook right now, Crickerlope. And rust sickness is... It's annoying me a lot more than it probably should be. Okay. Now, which one of these is the, is it this one? Hey, there it is. This is a very fitting song. There, I'll get rid of that. There. Now no one can question what you need to do. Good enough. It's beautiful. That's about center, right? That looks pretty good. All right. All right. Let's do a reload. Why not make it from directly above? Because people are gonna wonder what the mana torch is when they see a tiny little circle that's brown. And they're gonna ask, what is that item? Or seeing something like that and they're gonna be like, what is that? I don't have a block that looks like that. All right. But that's why. Hitting it from an angle and you can still see the side. I think that's gonna be good enough. Let's hope. All right, so it's just the visual with it. So the visual's updated. Obelisk, magic rune, rustic mana torch. I tell you, this ritual creates either celestial prism, devouring void. Do the links work? Yep. Depending on the time of day, make a celestial prism. A day will make a celestial prism. Night makes a devouring void. Swap the torches out for mana torches or mana lanterns to create either essence generator, to make either essence generator regardless of the time of day. I think that's, if you know, you know. I think that's enough. Kept talking about goddamn rust sickness. I need to make a way to not have it, so I suggest a way to still have rust sickness with visual representation. Just not in the way that pisses you off while modding. I could just put myself on a blacklist, a deny list, right? And then never get rust sickness based on my UUID. He's cheating! Cheater! I really do want to put like something in to where like you don't get rust sickness. And I think I want it to be a necklace. The problem is I don't have a necklace set up right now, and I don't want to spend all stream barely getting a necklace online when I could be making something important for like the update. You know? Like the Ritual of Grace. That's what I want to do next. So I'm so glad I flipped my coin just for that. So that is the Ritual of Warding, right? So what I want is the Ritual of Grace, and I think this was, yeah, this was going to be it. So this is going to be the setup. And this is going to be the thing that AoE heals everyone. And it's going to be minus the fire crystals. It's just going to be the patterns and the mage candles for now. Do I have anything for this? I don't know how much work I did on this. Let's see. Oh my god, I have that done? Oh. Well played, Past Vice. That's the pattern. We need to swap out just a couple of things. Oh, this is gonna be a slam dunk. I think we could just we could probably quickly go right into the fun stuff and actually making it heal people, making it work. Make sure all this is fine. Yep, that's good. All right, Ritual of Grace. Get rid of that, and I need to change this to be Mage Candle dash Ritual. Okay. Do a quick reload. But it's important to know you have it while testing the effect, just not so severe a visual effect. Yeah, well, see, the other part of this, it's like I don't have a way to make the effect less severe. You seem to think, Asterbrook, that I actually know about shaders, and I do not. Not nearly enough to be able to just be like, yeah, let me tone down the alpha on that shader. No, I am unskilled in that aspect. There we go. So let's test it out here. Put down a couple things. Candle, candle, candle. Didn't this song play already? Okay, good. So it's recognizing the stuff. Excellent. Okay. Hell's more than a lot of peeps, yeah. Well, not good enough to be able to manipulate a shader at will. I'm not nearly that good. I need to... Here we go. Go into World Magic. So for this, we're gonna need a pattern for it. So I'm gonna copy this and paste this in. This is gonna be the Ritual of Grace. Ritual of Grace. And this will be... Okay, so that's the trigger for it, which I needed to make anyways. Here we go. But I have to do the pattern checker first. Alright, so this is going to be Ritual of Grace. And basically it's just runes and mage candles for now. We're gonna have to deal with all of this in a bit. The mage candle position should be the same. Alright, what we are gonna do is hop into here, which is the trigger for the Ritual of Grace. We are gonna change this. That right there. That is the correct area. Okay. So majority of the work is kind of done. Except for this. Okay, so now I need to put in the correct points for the runes. But I already have that figured out here. Alright, so really it's just going to be a matter of kind of doing this, right? And that would be a -4, 0. It's like cheating on a test. And -4. I will do 4, 0. -4. I'm going to do it in batches of 4, just so it's easier on the eyes. I'm going to put them side by side. There we go. That's looking better. So I got that, 0, 0. the next pair down should be the start of theirs. So that's going to be 3, 3. And then negative 3, 3, 3, negative 3, negative 3, negative 3. All right, so that's that batch. The next one's going to be 4, 1. Oh, one moment. All right, I think I just earned a little more time. I can go maybe 5 minutes past my normal time. Avatharian, rattle battle. All right, but where was I? I should probably break this out a little bit more, huh? Got a little bit more time. Wait, no, this is the old fight music. Yeah, it's the Gangplank Galleon. Donkey Kong Country 2. You knew, though. You knew. All right, I gotta focus up here. Let's get this done. 3 and 1. 3 and 2. 2 and 1. 2 and 3. That is all right. I really gotta fix this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just put a spacer in there so I can. It's a little easier on the eyes to try, because one mistake here and the ritual will not work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have a natural divider there. So and this is going to be 2, 3. Okay. Wait a minute. Why does this look familiar? Okay, so that's that batch here. So then, yeah, 2, 3. Okay, that was coincidence. So 1 and 2. And then 1 and 3. Then 1 and 4. And I think one of these, it's going to be literally the reverse. Yeah, see, like, that is going to be 4, 1. Negative 3, 1. Negative, whoops. Negative 3, 1. Negative 3, 2. Yep. Make a little space. There we go. Negative 3, 2. Then negative 2, 2. How many freaking rooms do I have in this thing? Oh man, I was probably bored that night. Probably super bored. It was like, let me make an intricate pattern. I have all these simple patterns. Let me make a really intricate one. And here I am paying for it. Get a life, man. Damn, look at this. 20 points here. All right, so negative 2, 3. Negative 1, 2. That one's good. Negative 1, 3. Negative 1, 4. All right. How many more do I have, for crying out loud? Okay, actually, it's nearing the end. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's nearing the end. So the next batch of 4. Shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where is it? No, I lost count. I lost my place. Oh. All right. I'm gonna label this a little better. Thought I could be lazy. I can't. There. We're gonna separate some stuff out. So 2 is the candles. You know what? The candles are actually pretty good. I don't need any big separators there, but I do need some here. That's the first batch of 4, second batch of 4, third batch of 4, fourth batch of 4. There's the 5th, 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 7th, and then 8th. Okay, there we go. So we'll just I guess we'll just double check. I had to double check anyways. We'll just double check and then continue. All right, so looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Divider. That's good. That's good. That's good, and that's good. Okay. Those rune points are solid. Wait a minute, those rune points are the same down here. Those are the mage candle points. Oh, snap. Shit. I really should have started here. I love rituals. Rituals are so good. They are so very kind. They are amazing. I love them. They are super cool. All right, so batch 1 done. Not. I gotta keep telling myself that. But they're just so cool. Everyone's gonna love them. Vice, just listen. Just listen. Everyone will love them. You get to draw things in the game. And it does magic stuff. Next batch done. There we go. I'm gonna put a bigger divider here, just so it's very obvious that that equals that. Vice. Everyone is going to love it. Okay, this is making more sense. I knew there would be a another pattern where it's just all negatives there, which means that for this pattern, this would be -2, 3, -1, 2, -1, 3, and -1, 4. Okay, now it's making more sense. And then really, it's going this bottom part. So that was that one and that one. All right, so now this is going to be kind of flip-flopped. All right, so instead of these being negative, it's going to be these that are negative, because now I got to get the other side and mirror it. And we'll just spot check. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, that's done. Next one again. Pop a negative on all those. Get rid of the negative there. That's good, that's good, that's good, and that is good. All right, we're on the home stretch. And this one's going to be a combination of both, right? -4, -1. This is going to be -3, -1. -3, -2, -2, and -1, or yeah, -1. Boop. Next batch is our last batch. -2, -3, -1, -2, -1, -3, and the last one, -1, -4. All right, so that should be the correct places for the magic runes. All right, let's give it a try. The game is going to be very unhappy with what I just did. We created some methods while the game was running. It's not going to like it. So let's rebuild. Now we can hop back in. So technically, I should be able to complete the ritual, but it will actually copy the ritual of warding. Ugh. 1.20.5. It's like looming in my game, like every time I open the game, like a threat. I feel like I gotta roll up the windows as I log into my world. Roll up my windows and lock my doors. Don't make eye contact, just stay focused right in the center screen. Oh, look at that picture. Oh, wow. That's how it feels. Let's get some temporal chalk so I can save some time. There we go. Do. Damn it. Nice and easy. Let's put some mage candles down. Bam, 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 bam. And that should be a complete ritual, right? Oops. Yep. It's not going to tell me anything here because I need to put that stuff in as well. So let's do that. For the Ritual of Grace, we got to connect a couple dots. The first part is going to be this. So let's copy and paste this in. So instead of the spell Ritual of Warding, should be spell Ritual of Grace. And we will have the Rustic Mana Torch be one. And it will take Primordial Fragments. Instead of Dark Mana Torches, this is going to be all light, right? Healing, light, makes sense. That's going to be great. So this, instead of Ritual of Warding, it's going to be Grace. 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 The missing fuel sources. This is going to be a light mana torch. This is going to be a light mana lantern. Now what we need to do is create some configs. Do a search and replace. Anywhere you see warding, put in Grace. Only in this section. 9 occurrences. That sounds right. Amount of reagents needed to complete the Ritual of Grace. Grace, grace, grace. There we go. Now we got to create some constants. Same kind of thing. If it's warding, make it grace. 3 occurrences, done. Now the game is also going to be unhappy with what I just did, so let's save. Hide your mounts, or hide your mods, hide your codes. 2.5 coming through the doors. That's how it feels. Sometimes that is exactly how it feels. I look like it's a slow motion car wreck that I'm like slowly trying to react to stop in vain. Each time we go back to a release candidate, no. Oh. It's like I see it now and I'm just like, ugh. I think with this, we still have to connect it to the transmutation orb as something that is detectable. I think that is going to be the last part, though. And then the Ritual of Grace will be in We could test it, and then what I'll probably do from the center point is get a circle around, get a collection of all of the players, and I'll probably set a maximum of probably a maximum depending on the tier, and then I can apply a heal directly to everyone within that list that I build. That's how I'm gonna do this. Hey, look at that! It's talking about fuel sources, and it's the light. Perfect. So here, let's get... Wait, where did I put the ritual? Right there. Okay, so right there. I could have just went into creative to get these. Could have just went in creative. Probably would have been faster. So this should be the healing ritual. Ritual of Grace. You son of a bitch! Broken. I don't want any lip from that rust sickness. All right, so now I should be able to throw. I gotta throw. Let's get a bunch of primordial fragments. I need to throw 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see. Oh. I forgot to connect the dots here. I was gonna say, damn it. I messed something up. Technically I did. Grace. Alright, so instead of Ritual of Warding, that would be... we would be triggering the Ritual of Grace. 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 This would be capital G. There we go. These two, I'm going to comment them out for now. Although we will change this to light. I guess I'll stick with the rustic mana torches for the test run. I believe that's all I want to do. All right, so I need rustic mana torches. Means it's not going to eat all my reagents. Okay, so this should work now. And remember, it should... Son of a bitch! Alright, I gotta see... I can debug. I can debug. Let me just double check this, make sure I didn't fat finger anything. So that is definitely the spell Ritual of Grace, which I believe is... Let me just double check the sigil here. There it is. Spell Ritual of Grace. That is indeed what it is called. There we go. And we're going to do the trigger here. And we will take a quick look. I check for the reagents. Run the pattern checker for Ritual of Grace 1. So let's enable a couple loggers here. There we go. Right in this part, let's do RMR references dot logger, and we'll do 1 plus this will be the correct runes. This will be 2, and this will be correct mage candles. Okay. I probably screwed up a rune somewhere. All right, now it will print something out here. Didn't even do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should only be 2. It's not even triggering. What? Let's copy that, go into transmutation. And I will have this at level 0. Let's see if it recognizes the Sigil of Grace. Okay, I did get in that far. Right there. Wait a minute. Is it not seeing? Hold on. Oh, it's not seeing the lanterns or anything. That's right. I need to add the Ritual of Grace to this section here. There we go. So if this is Ritual of Grace, then this will be Light Mana Torch. This will be Light Mana Lantern. Let's copy all of this. Anywhere where you see dark, change it to light. In that section, 8 occurrences sound right. Okay. Now it probably needs to... Whoops. There we go. Needs to refresh. Yep, throw in the... There we go. Now it sees the fuel. Okay. Thank God. All right. So let me... Thank God. All right. I think right now, Ritual of Grace. That's the Orebringer ritual. Here we go. So right here, instead of creating a block, what I need to do is I need to get a list. We're gonna make a new list. New entity list. Instead of entity item list, it's going to be entity player list. Or you know what? Maybe not player. Just I'll say living entity list. We'll do that. So I'm going to be looking for entity agent. And I think that's really it. I just care about it being an entity agent. So we're going to compile that list. I am going to copy this, paste. So I'm going to say if the count is greater than or equal to 1. Or, you know, actually, let's just do a greater than 0, right? There's got to be someone around for this to heal, right? So if I create a list of entities around, and the list is not empty, then what I can do is say what living entity list dot I think at this point I should probably make a variable. I could say entity agent I'll say entity to heal equals living entity list. You know, I probably should. I think I have to iterate through this list. Just like I did here, right? So I create a list. I get the count. And then I have to go through the whole list and then probably apply my heals that way. So it's gonna look like this here. And I'm gonna put a safety check in as well. So I'm gonna say if this list does not equal null, and the count is greater than 0, get that count. There we go. So then I'm gonna loop through the count. Test, I guess, is fine. Copy this, paste that in, make this entity agent, right? I guess this would be a redundant check. Because I could do... Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to keep that entity. So I think I do need to cast it, right? I think that's fine, right? And then I'm going to do just a test to make sure it is entity agent. Then I will actually make a dedicated variable. I'm going to make an entity agent. Copy. Get rid of this. I'm going to say if this has the behavior of, I believe it's just called health, right? Entity behavior health. Then I can say entity agent. Can I just do a receive damage? Wait a minute. Let me brainstorm here. The easiest way to do this, right? Easiest way would be to damage you with the healing attribute. That way it heals you. Which would also mean if you cast this in a pit of drifters and shivers and stuff, it would actually hurt all of the rust creatures in there. It would be a damaging ritual at that point. Which I think that's the neat part about like making this mod, is like I get to keep in mind all the interactions and other ways people can can do this stuff. Let's do flash heal, right? Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, by putting the damage source of heal. So we are going to preserve that. There we go. So receive damage source, it's going to be unknown, right? It's going to be of the heal type. And how much should this heal everyone for? What, 5 points of damage? 5 whole points? How big of a heal should this be? Five sounds good? Perfect. I could have it magnify as well. Yeah, I'll put a static 5 in there for now. And then let me look at this. So this is the radius. This is the radius. So 3.5 in all directions. So that would be the point. So if you're standing in the middle, that's the 0.5. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make it 4. 4.5. That way, if you are within the bigger area, it will still affect you. It'll reach out towards the edge. There we go. 4.5. And at this point, yeah, it's just gonna loop through everyone and then give them a heal. A little heal, yeah? It's not gonna do any fancy particles or anything just yet. Why don't we throw some particles on the party that is being healed? You know what? The flash heal particles. It's already green. Oh, I love it. He's lazy. Look at this guy reusing methods. What's this guy doing? I'm gonna hook into player for this. I'm gonna want them on the entity agent. Get the entity agent ID. That way it attaches to you and follows you. No. Entity player to attach to. We're gonna check something. 39 references. I can't remember. Okay, I just put an empty string in. Okay. There we go. Empty string. So that should do the flash heal particle. Oh, have a good one. I gotta go. Thanks for stopping by, Oder. Yeah, I gotta go in like a couple minutes here. Oh boy. Yep. All right, we're gonna do a quick. We're gonna be quick. We're gonna be quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anything missing? Yes, there's a bunch of stuff missing. Whoops, that's not it. That. Damn it. Perfect. That should be everything. Yep. Ready for 2 primordial fragments. There are 2 in there. Oh, it put the heal around the wrong. Oh, I didn't even. Damn it! I didn't even damage myself. I didn't even fall from a high enough place. What a waste. Are you kidding me? Game mode 2. GM1. There we go. Ah, look at that. All that damage. It hurts. All right. Oh, I'm not in creative. All right, here we are. Okay, wants reagents. 1, 2. Let's double check this. Entity agent. Entity agent ID, so that's entity agent, that's where the health is going. I wonder if I need to... I think I need to do something special here. I will say if, else, yeah, okay. I'd have to get your player UID, right? So if entity agent is entity player, then I'm gonna have to make an instance of entity player here, so I could say like entity player to heal equals you know, I think I could actually just do that, right? And instead as entity agent as entity player, and then I can pipe this in, and then I can get your player UID and attach it to you. If not, it will wrap the heal around the non-player. Okay. I'm woozy. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just shut up and take my money. Oh, I think I gotta go. It healed me. It just did not do the particles. All right, let's find someone to raid. Here we go. We are raiding and running. Drog was good yesterday as feedback for future raids. Oh, cool. We are gonna raid. I don't even know who this person is. I just copied the person in the middle of my screen. Trog was good. We can raid. Is Trog on right now? Trog. I don't see Trog. So we're gonna raid Baby Salmon. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Making progress. The Ritual of Creation does heal. It just has no particles stuck to the player yet. Yeah. The next update is going to have the rewrite. Maybe it will be tonight. Who knows? We have to wait and see. Thank you. Have a wonderful time. Talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone. Have fun. See you later. Bye.